Yo, what is up, fishing buddies? Welcome back to the channel where the casts are smooth, the fish are salty, and the respect runs deep. Speaking of respect, that's what the video is all about today. How to respect our little fishy buddies that we're coming out here and fishing for all the time. It's part of our 1 year in fishing. I thought this would be a great place to start. Whether you're a catch and release kind of guy or you're out here looking for dinner, there's a proper way to do things, and we're gonna go over it today in this week's video. I'm gonna jump in the kayak, and I'll meet you out there. Respect starts before you even feel the first tug on your line. You can do things like get rid of your treble hooks on certain lures, replace them with the inline replacement hooks. I recommend you use like a 1/0 to 3/0, depending on the size of your lure. Keep a measuring device on board so that you're able to accurately size the fish that you plan on keeping. And then if you're gonna harvest fish, you wanna keep it fresh so it doesn't spoil. So keep a bag full of ice. A slurry mix with some water in there is very beneficial as well. All right guys, a few things that you can do to maximize your fish's survival rate, whether you're catch and release or your fish is undersized or oversized or out of season. These are some of the things that you should do right away. Keep it in water as long as you can. If you want to take a picture, have your camera set up. Support the fish with both hands and make sure your hands are wet before touching the fish. Don't use a rag and taco it like I see a lot of people do on fishing piers and stuff. It rubs the slimy stuff off their skin and then they get an infection. And then you want to get them back in the water as soon as possible. If it's been a long fight, it's a big fish, use a net, right? If he's a little worn out, just hold him in the water, do a figure 8 at best. Try and get water to go through his mouth, out his gills. That's how they breathe. Don't jerk them back and forth like you're at home at 16 years old. Have your tools. You can use, I think you need to have an actual dehooker. You can use one of these, or you can use a pair of pliers. They're considered dehookers. Have them ready so that when you catch a fish, you're not caught off guard. Right there. All right guys, you catch a fish that you're gonna keep, like this guy right here, here's what you wanna do. Okay, let's talk about harvesting. Catching illegal fish and taking it home is totally fine. I totally encourage it, if you do it responsibly. Let's make sure we're legal, right? We just caught that sea trout on a Miradine with the treble hooks removed. You can do it without the treble hooks, trust me. We landed it in a net. It's still in the water. I could let him go if I wanted to, but I am going to keep him today if he's within limit. How to handle the fish when it's out of water. Hold it with both hands. Put it on your ruler. For a sea trout in my area, it needs to be between 15 and 19 inches. So he is 17 on the dot. We want to take him home, so we're going to put him out of his misery humanely. We don't want to see our fish struggle. And the more time he's alive on this board, the more endorphins are coursing through his meat and making that stuff taste a little bit icky. So first things first, we're gonna perform a Japanese technique called Eekajima. So basically what you're gonna do, you find the lateral line of the fish and where the gill plate, not this gill plate, but the other inner gill plate meet. And then you're gonna go into the fish's head like this, find its brain, and put him out of his misery. I'm gonna do this down here so I don't lose control of him. So we've kind of lined it up that's his lateral line. I'm gonna go in right here, just to be sure, because, oh, there he goes. You'll know he's dead when his pectoral fins kick out like that and he's no longer wiggling. Now, you could do the full method with the wire, where you feed the wires down into his spine. You neuro hack his body essentially and keep it from going rigor mortis. But we're not gonna do that today because I don't have enough background on this. I just got this set up today. So after you brain the fish, you now wanna cut the gills and bleed the fish because you'll have a much tastier fillet if you're doing that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find where the gills connect, and we're just gonna cut them on both sides. Just like that. And I'm gonna put him back in the net and let him bleed out in the water. So he's in there, he's totally dead. You don't see his gills moving or nothing. But this is how I'd want to go, right? I'm sure you would too.
Guys, so it took me a year to learn a lot of these fishing tips that I'm giving you. But if you go to FWC website, you type in Sea Grant, and you scroll down until you find the Florida Friendly Angler course is live now. You take this link right here, it takes you to this thing right here. You enroll. It's 100% free. You just fill in your information. They send you a confirmation email, and it's an hour-long course, maybe, if a little bit more if you're unfamiliar with fishing practices. And it goes over everything that we went over in this video and then some. It's a free course. It's open to everyone, and they give you a cool sticker at the end and a certificate. I'll put my cert up right now.
And remember folks, you don't have to be perfect, just better than you were yesterday. Take the time to learn, just like I did, so that when you come out here, you're prepared. And be sure to check out that Sea Grant. You'll get a cool sticker, and you earned it. Till the next video, guys, adios.